Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carter Norris with Fuller Digital Solutions. Alongside me, Carter Canuck. Apologies for a little bit of a late start here, but all we missed was a little bit of a ground out there from Chloe Linnon, the catcher, should say center fielder from the Hawkeyes. Brings us now to Zoe Eder, the second baseman here for the Hawks. Claudia Pry on the mound tonight for the Wolverines as she goes to work here. Getting her with a changeup. Evens up the count at 1-1. Should be a good one here tonight. Just about a perfect night here. As the 1-1 misses high there to Eder. Right around 70 degrees tonight as Eder misses on a fastball. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Top half of the first. No runners aboard. Early here in this first inning of action. Wind up, and here comes the 2-2 from Pry. Just misses the corner inside. Full count here now. Count pitch misses high for ball 4. That will account for the first runner here of this ball game. Zoe Eder, the second baseman, reaches first on a walk. Brings us now to Kaylee Peasley, the shortstop here for the Hawkeyes. Goes to work now with a runner on first with 1 down. Pitch on its way, misses. Just barely. Getting back set up. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball got the better of Peasley there. Just flew right by her. 1-1 now. One pitch just finds the zone for 1-2 here now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. That's Eder, who reached on a walk. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Brings us now to Riley Evans, the pitcher. Pitcher v. pitcher duel here now coming at you. Number 10. Goes to work here with a runner on first, and that is Eder. First pitch, shot right back up the middle for a nice little single there. Dossel gets it in no problem. But that now puts runners on first and second here with 2 down in this top half of 1. Always hard as a pitcher to try to rein those in when the ball comes right back at your shins like that. Brings us to Tyler Sturtz, third baseman tonight. First pitch swings at a high one. The 0-1, another high one. This time she lays off for 1-1 now. On its way. Just misses low for 2-1. 2 balls, a strike. 2 outs here. Runner on first and second. That's Evans and Eder. Eder reached on a walk. And Evans a single as here comes the 2-1 pitch. Right down Broadway for strike 2. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on. Pry gets final direction. Here comes the 2-2. And fouled back. Way to stay alive there from Sturtz. Just trying to make contact. Would hate to leave those runners on board there at first and second. Wind up and the 2-2. Little grounder. Trapp gets it, just going to touch her base, and that will retire the side. Harrison to get a walk, a single. Leave 2 runners on. It is still 0-0. That's going to do it here for this top half of the first. This is Carter Norris, Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back. A quick word from our sponsors.
For any team to be successful, you need the right components and have those components work together. Then you'll have built something that will last. Correctionville Building Center in Correctionville is that type of business. The best materials will ensure anything you build, from a deck to a house, will stand the test of time. Add to that top quality tools and tool rental, and you have a winning combination. From start to finish, you'll get no less than the best materials, tools, and service. So for your next project, see the experts at the Correctionville Building Center. And good luck to the River Valley Wolverines.
At the root of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day, know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
And we are back here in Correctionville. 0-0 game as we head to the home half of the first. Hawkeyes left a couple runners aboard there after seeing a walk and a single up the middle, but just couldn't quite capitalize on it. We will see Maya Dossel, Addison Getch, and Izzy Deeds here for sure to lead off this bottom half of the first inning. It will be Riley Evans in the circle tonight for the Hawkeyes. She gives a last little talk to her infield here, as Dossel, the left-handed center fielder, will step in. And here we go. First pitch outside. Walk would go a long way here in this Wolverines lineup. With Dossel's speed, you come up with a couple power hitters after that.
Come on, Maya.
1-0 outside. Sure, they would just love to see Dossel here get on first. Then we'd probably see a bunt from Getch, and then you've got a pretty good chance of Deeds or Thomas driving in that runner from second. Once again, with Dossel's speed, she goes to work here with the 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch outside again. Evans trying to catch the corner there, hasn't quite got it down. For now, 3-0. Imagine we'll see a fastball here. They're just trying to catch the zone. 3-0 pitch. Outside once again for ball 4. Good start here for the Wolverines. Imagine we'll see a bunt here now from Addison Getch would be my assumption. Third base coach Dean Norris giving the signals over there. Yes, here comes the bunt. Pulls it back. Dossel still runs a little late, but she's going to get there. Dossel's now going to break for third on the wild throw. It's going to be close. She's going to have to get dirty. She makes it there safely. Ideal start here for the Wolverines, as Dossel makes it from first to third on a couple of wild throws. Now you don't have to bunt with Getch, obviously. Looks like that was what they were going for. Now all you got to do is give a ball a ride into the outfield, and you've got a run with a runner on third. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Getch. Finds the zone, evens it up at 1-1. Wolverines would love to capitalize on those mistakes from the Hawkeyes. 1-1 pitch, misses inside for 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Addison Getch. Here it comes. Misses up at the hands for 3-1. Hitters count here now. Back-to-back walks would go a long way. Runners at the corners, and you see Izzy Deeds and Maddie Thomas coming to the plate would be huge for the Wolverines here early. As here comes the 3-1. Swing, little chopper to short. Fields it. Long throw, and Getch makes it there safely, no problem. Dossel will score from third. Just like that, we've got a 1-0 ball game early in this bottom half of the first. Brings us now to Izzy Deeds, who finished second in wrestling the other day. Made it back in time for the game as she goes to work here against Evans on the mound. Looking to lay down a bunt way outside. Pitch is wild. Gets away from the catcher, McWilliams. And Getch will reach second easily on the steal. One-0. Finds the corner. Evens it up at 1-1. One pitch, misses high for 2-1 now. Izzy Deeds got a lot of power, home run capability if she gets a hold of one, you would think. As here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike two. Pushes the count now to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on second, that's Getch. Wolverines lead at 1-0. Home half of the first here. Evans in the circle. 2-2 on its way. Inside, gets away from the catcher. Getch is going to run up to third, make it no problem. Just like that, the count is full now. 3-2 to Izzy Deeds with the runner on third. Easily in scoring position for Getch. Deep pop-up will get you a tag-up situation. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike three. Looks like it's going to be a drop third strike. There's going to be a little talk about it, see if that was maybe foul tipped or not. If it was drop third strike, you're going to get an out, but you're going to get a run on the... Instead, they're going to call it foul, so Izzy Deeds will go back to the plate. Addison Getch will go back to third, and the scoreboard will go from 2-1. So take that away. Count remains full here now. 2 Deeds, pitch on its way. Just finds the zone for strike three, so now maybe you would have preferred that last pitch was a drop third strike, so it would be 2-0 instead with 1 out, but that brings us now to the powerful Maddie Thomas, who would love to pick up an early RBI here, the shortstop, with Getch over there still on third. First pitch on its way. Just finds the zone. Evans starting to hit her spots here a little bit. After a couple wild pitches, now she's really starting to rein it in. As the 0-1, just a little high, evens the count up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Getch at third, Thomas at the plate, and Evans in the circle for the Hawkeyes. Thomas would love to find some green grass out there in the gap. See if she can do it here. Reaches for one. Be a little chopper straight down for foul. Brings us now to 1-2. Stretch, and here comes the 1-2 from Evans. Inside. A little in there at the knees. 2-2 now. here it comes. Low, gets a little away from her. Getch is going to stare down at home. Couldn't quite make up her mind, going to be pulled back. Would have been a close play if she went for it. But that will bring us to 3-2. Full count here to Maddie Thomas. Here comes 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Brings us now 2 runners at the corners with 1 down, with it now being the Wolverines did there is they kind of sent Thomas there around the base, had her kind of go halfway between first and second there, so the pitcher would look at her, wouldn't even be watching Getch as Getch ran home. So the Wolverines scored there. It'll now be 2-0 as Getch scored there on the confusion play there. Brings us now to Leslie Hammond. First pitch misses outside. The 1-0 pitch. And that's going to find some green grass there in the gap. Hammond's going to round first, look for second. An easy 2-out double there for Hammond. Has got the Wolverines back in business here now with 2 down with the runner in scoring position with the pitcher Claudia Pry coming to the mound. The plate, I should say. Claudia Pry, number 2, the pitcher for the Wolverines. Going to work against Evans here in the circle. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to find a way out there. Hammond's going to round third and head home and make it easily as Claudia Pry picks up an RBI single. Wolverines can do no wrong here in this first inning of play as they go up to a quick 3-0 lead. With Emma Trapp coming in here now to the plate, third baseman, number 24. Looks like they're going to have a Lena Getch be a courtesy runner there for Pry, the pitcher. Don't really ever want your pitcher getting hurt. Evans prepares to go to work here against Emma Trapp. Looking to lay down a bunt. Pitch gets away. And Getch will reach it easily there at second. Just like that, the Wolverines got another runner in scoring position early. With Getch over there at second. 1-0 count. Pitch on its way here from Evans to Trapp. Looking to lay down a bunt. Pulls it back. Getch reaches third again there. McWilliams held on to it. Maybe could have got her there. It doesn't look like third base was really covering it. But just like that, we've got a 2-0 count now to Trapp with a runner on third. Easy scoring position here. Any base hit will certainly score that run, especially with 2 outs. You're running on anything. Big RBI situation here once again for the Wolverines. Yes, here comes the 2-0 pitch from Evans. That one just misses high. 3-0 here. I don't think you're taking the bat off your shoulders in case, until she really throws you a strike here, I think that you're probably not going to have the green light here. 3-0. And there's the pitch Evans wanted. Brings us to 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Runner on third. That's Getch here. Wolverines out with a 3-0 lead. Home half of the first. Here comes the 3-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 4. And we've seen this before. Runners the corners now with 2 down. Looks like Wolverines are going to make a courtesy runner now. believe that is Todd coming in over at first, coming in there for trap. Nativity Edwards, the right fielder, number 21, will come in to the plate, trying to find some outfield grass here. Base hit would certainly give the Wolverines a 4-0 lead here. Evans prepares to go to work against her. Looking to lay down a bunt, pulls it back, pitches low. Todd reaches second safely on the steal. And now you've got runners in scoring position in 2 spots here. Second and third. 2 speedy courtesy runners. With a 1-0 count to Edwards. Pitch misses the corner high for 2-0. Pitch. That one finds the corner just barely. That's one I think you lay off about 9 out of 10 times on a 2-0 count. Makes it 2-1 now to Edwards, the right fielder. 2-1 pitch just misses inside. 3-1 now. Hitters count here once again to Edwards. Up here, and the 3-1 on its way. Misses high for ball 4. Bases now loaded with Aubrey Putzier, the second baseman, coming to the plate. Looks like they're going to send a courtesy runner in again. I believe that is Kabish. Make that J.C. Jacobson over there at first, subbing in for Nativity Edwards. Their back-to-back walks. Brings us now to Aubrey Putzier, the second baseman. Big RBI chance here for her with bases loaded and 2 down. First pitch on its way to her. Right down Broadway for strike 1. Stretch, the windup, and here comes the 0-1. Wild pitch. All runners are going to advance a bag there. And just like that, it is 4-0 here in this long home half of the first. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners in scoring position over here at second and third with Putzier at the plates. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Going to get away from the catcher there as both runners are going to advance a game. Going to advance a plate again there. Swing at it, so it is now 1-2. 5-0 here now. Been all Wolverines thus far. Jacobson over there at third, trying to get home. She's made it pretty close. So here comes the 1-2, just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third, that's Jacobson. That's a hard pitch there to lay off on a 1-2 count when you're just trying to stay alive at the plate. Pretty good 1-2 pitch there from Evans, trying to get your batter to reach for one. As here comes the 2-2. Low. Jacobson breaks for home and is going to make it safely. And it is now 6-0 here, all Wolverines in this home half of the first. And we've got a full count to Putzier. She is the 9 hitter on this Wolverine roster. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. A little blip out into the gap, and that's going to get down for extra bases as Putzier is going to round first and look for second. And just like that, she has got a 2-out double. Second double of the inning for the Wolverines. Hammond had one earlier. And we now go to the top of the lineup here once again for the Wolverines. back to Maya Dossel. Coach going to come out and have a little word with her pitcher. It's now 6-0 here in this long home half of the first. Wolverines can do no wrong. Looks like they're going to keep her in. Just had to have a little word with her there, maybe calm her down. As Dossel will step in here once again for the second time this inning. Evans still in the circle here. Here comes the first pitch to the leadoff batter. Pitch misses outside. And Putsier is going to easily make it to third there on the pitch that just got past McWilliams. Also, the left-handed center fielder here walked her first time around. See if she can find some green grass here. The 0-1, 1-0 I should say, misses low for 2-0 now. Evans continues to try to just hit the corners. Just having a little bit of trouble so far hitting her spots. As here comes the 2-0. That one just misses outside for ball 3. Don't think we'll see the bat come off the shoulders here in this pitch. 3-0 misses outside for ball 4. And we've now got runners on the corners here. Seems like the story. Dossel gets into a pickoff situation here. That's what the Wolverines were trying to do there as they send that runner around first in her last go around. First pitch right down Broadway. Her first time around once again. RBI single, which was not so long ago. Runner in scoring position here with Dossel's speed once again. As the pitch wild outside. Dossel will reach third safely. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here to the first baseman for the Wolverines. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Runner on third, that's Dossel. Getch looking for her second single of the inning. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Wolverines have quite the offensive power inning there as they score 7 runs. They lead at 7-0. We'll head to the top half of the second. This is Carter Norris, Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back. Quick word from our sponsors.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Fuller Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And we are back here in Correctionville as the Wolverines jumped out to that quick 7-0 lead. Lots of offensive firepower all across the board here. It seems like everyone contributed. We will see now if the West Harrison Hawkeyes can try to battle back here in this second inning. It will start with Devin Harris, the first baseman. Where's number 13? See what she can get going here. First pitch from Pry, low. Pry here still in the circle. 1-0 pitch finds the zone for 1-1 to Harris. One, swing and a miss there on a change for 1-2. One rung her up there. Kind of a slow little drooper there for Harris as she goes down on strikes. Brings us to Jasa Lawrenson. The right fielder here. First pitch low. One pitch, swing on and miss on a high one there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top half of the second. Wolverines lead at 7-0 right now. The right fielder Lawrenson at the plate here. Pry on the inside the circle, I should say. As that pitch misses outside. Here comes the 2-1. And that's going to be fouled straight down for 2-2 now. Two here to Lawrenson. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to hit her right in the thigh. Dead ball. She'll reach first there on the hit by pitch. Brings us now to Leah Frink, the left fielder. Pitch finds the corner for 0-1. Wouldn't be surprised here to see Lawrenson, a right fielder. You'd think that they'd be pretty speedy. Granted, she did just take a pitch to the thigh. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, 2 here now to Frink, the left fielder. Runner on first, that's Lawrenson. Here it comes. Just misses low. Trying to find that lower left corner, just couldn't quite rein it in. Brings us to 1-2. Pretty good pitch there to throw away. Kind of dance around the corners here, try to get your batter to reach a little. The 1-2, fouled back. Another pitch there, it was out of the zone. Frink tries to stay alive here with 1 down and a runner on first. Here comes the 1-2, high. Evens things up at 2 apiece now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first, that's Lawrenson. She made it to first there after being hit by a pitch. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Pry. She is cooking early. Brings us to Zoe McWilliams, the catcher. She's the 9 spot hitter in this Hawkeye lineup. First pitch, strike. Pry really dialing it up here. A lot of first pitch strikes, so important here. Getting ahead of that batter is the 0-1. Chops foul to the left down the third base line. 0-2. Pry looking for her third strikeout here of the inning and the night. And here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike three. 3 strikeouts here for Pry in the top half of the second. We'll see what the Wolverines can do as we go to the bottom of 2. This is Carter Norris, Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back. Got a quick word from our sponsors.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
We are back here in Correctionville, ready to start this home half of the second. I believe it will be Izzy Deeds leading things off for the Wolverines as Getch went down on strikes to end that long bottom half of the first inning. If you're the Hawkeyes here, you still got plenty of time to get back in this game. You just gotta find the strike zone. Your offense will probably take care of itself. So we'll see Deeds go to work here. Went down on strikes her last go around. Looking to do something different here. She leads things off for the Wolverines. Evans here still in the circle for the Hawkeyes, as here comes the first pitch to her. Fouled straight back for 0-1. The 0-1 fouled back again. Deeds trying to make some contact here now. She's got to protect. With an 0-2 count. As here comes the 0-2 now from Evans to Deeds. High. One ball, 2 strikes to Izzy Deeds here, who leads things off for the Wolverines in this home half of the second. And that one's going to beam her right in the back. Dead ball. You hate to see that one get away from you there for the Hawkeyes. You had an 0-2 count. She kind of works her way back and then gets hit by a pitch there. Brings us now to Maddie Thomas, the shortstop. Would imagine we'll see Deeds steal here. Probably Maddie Thomas lay down a bunt would be my guess, if I had to have one, and here it comes. Pitch way too high and outside as Deeds will reach second there. Perfect scenario for the Wolverines. You get a wild pitch there, a ball. Deeds gets to reach second. You don't have to waste an out, especially with Thomas at the plate. Now you'll probably have her swing away here. With Deeds' speed, she can certainly make it home on a base hit into the grass. And Thomas reaches for one, just going to get to the pitcher, and Thomas is going to beat it out. Umpire bellows out. That was a close call over there at first. There was no missing that one. There was no missing that one. As that brings us to runners at the corners now with Leslie Hammond. Comes to the plate, had a double her last go around. Would love to do something similar here. First pitch finds the corner. So you see the Wolverines do that same thing there where you kind of just jog a runner over there to second in hopes that they will throw it, and then that runner from third can easily make it home. They do that pretty often, as we will see throughout the course of the year. As Evans goes back to work on an 0-1 count to Hammond. Here comes a deep shot into center field, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot for Leslie Hammond. She reached for it, but Leslie Hammond just gave it a ride into center. Hit that one about 215, 220, I would say. Just gave it a ride, and it is now 10-0. Wolverines can do no wrong tonight. It is 10-0 here. All Wolverines, as we see Claudia Pry now had an RBI single her last go around. Somebody better go track that ball down. Pitch misses low. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Outside for 2-0. All Wolverines here tonight as we are just in this home half of the second. Runs have came in bunches. First 7 here, now 3. As the Hawkeyes look for their first out in this inning as a pitch misses low there for 3-0. Don't imagine we'll see the bat come off the shoulders here for Pry until she gives you something you can hit. 3-0 pitch. Misses low for ball 4. Just now to Emma Trapp. Reached first on a walk, her last go around. Would not be surprised here if we see another one of those bunt and run situations where we'll see Pry maybe steal second and Trapp try to lay down a bunt. Would be my guess on what we'll see as the catcher McWilliams has a little quick word with Evans. Maybe they're preparing for it. Runners are checking in here. They know Trapp is probably going to try to lay a bunt down here. And here it comes. Pulls it back. The throw. Pry reaches second safely. Pitch was a strike. Here comes the 0-1, trying to lay down the bunt again. Can't quite get it. Pulls it back in time as the pitch was high. Just like that, Pry will reach third safely on the steal. She's made it first to third here on 2 pitches. It is now 1-1 to the pitcher, Claudia Pry, who had an RBI single and a walk on her last 2 go-arounds. And the stretch, wind up. Here it comes, trying to lay down the bunt. Lays a nice pitch down there to the pitcher, and the first baseman can't quite haul it in. And Emma Trapp will reach first there on an error. And we will see Natalie Schlinger, the very quick and speedy 8th grader, I believe, come into courtesy run for Trapp. And I would bet a lot of money she will be stealing second base here. I would also bet a lot of money Edwards will be trying to lay down a bunt here. And where's my money? As Schlinger reaches second on the steal. Edwards pulls back the bunt on the wild pitch, so now it's now 1-0. should go to Vegas. So here comes the 1-0 pitch. Lays down a nice bunt. Perfect down the third base line. And she is safe. And Schlinger will make it easily to home plate on the bunt. I don't think you can lay one down much better than Edwards did there, just right down the third baseline. And it is now 12-0. I should mention that Edwards made it all the way to second on a bunt. You don't see very many bunt doubles, but here we are. They'll bring in a courtesy runner for her. Aubrey Putzier now coming to take her swings at it. She had a double her last go around. Would love to do something similar here with a runner in scoring position on second. First pitch, chopper to short. The throw, hauled in. First out of the inning. Jacobson makes it to third. Aubrey Putzier did her job there. She is a little ground out victim, but advances a runner bag. Brings us back to the top of the lineup with Maya Dalsel, working with a couple of walks so far. She watches a cold strike go by her there. The 0-1 pitch misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third, that's Jacobson. Wolverines have scored 5 so far this inning. Big part of that coming from the Leslie Hammond 3-run homer. As Dawson's going to pop her right up to first, and she makes the catch. Sports Center top 10 maybe, as the ball pops out of the first baseman Harris, I should say, and she barehands it for the second out of the inning. Don't see that very often, as it brings us now to Addison Getch. RBI single and a strikeout thus far for her. Another RBI opportunity here with Jacobson over there at third. First pitch misses that lower left corner for ball 1. One 0 pitch in the dirt. Jacobson breaks for home and is going to make it there, no problem. For the 6th run of the inning for the Wolverines. As Getch remains at the plate here, working on a 2-0 count with now no runners aboard. No RBI opportunity here now. As here comes the 2-0 pitch to Getch. Outside for ball 3. Don't imagine we'll see Getch take the bat off the shoulders here on a 3-0 count. It's not something a lot of batters have the green light to go on. 3-1 count, that's a little bit of a different story. As here comes the 3-0. And that one right down the barrel for 3-1 now. Hitters count to Addison Getch. I don't know if I'm still taking the bat off the shoulders here on a 3-1 count, but we'll see if Getch has different plans. Let's wind up, here it comes. Outside for ball 4. As Getch will reach first on a walk. Brings us now to Izzy Deeds. Hit by a pitch her last go around. Still looking to make contact tonight. It's going to be Izzy Deeds here now, trying to make some contact for the first time tonight. As here comes the first pitch now, looking at her band. And here it comes. Little grounder to third. And throw's going to make her go off the bag. Deeds falls on the run to second, but she's going to make it there safely. And Todd will score over there Looks like they used a courtesy runner there for her. She goes all the way from first to home on another error from the Hawkeyes, as Deeds will reach to second on another error. It's now Maddie Thomas, the shortstop. A walk and a single have been her two at-bats for her. I believe that is Addie Law coming in now for Deeds, the second baseman, as Thomas will try to find a gap out there in maybe left center, right center. See what she can do. First pitch, fouled down. There comes the 0-1 to Thomas, going to work with the runner in scoring position on second. Pitch just finds the zone for 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 to Thomas. She reaches for one, and that's going to get down and foul. Pitch way outside there. So she really wanted that one. Reached a ways out of the strike zone for it. Thomas trying to protect here against an 0-2 count. And here it comes. A shot liner into left, and that's just going to be fouled by a few feet. That would have been trouble out there. Would have been at least a double there for Thomas. Hawkeyes were not ready for it. It's Thomas still staying alive here at the plate. Work on an 0-2 count from Evans. The 0-2 on its way. Another shot into left, and that one's going to be trouble. And that one is gone. Two-run shot. Second home run of the inning for the Wolverines as Maddie Thomas gives it a ride into left. And the Wolverines continue to dominate here in their home opener as Maddie Thomas rings a two-run shot into left. And now we've got Leslie Hammond, who also had a two-run homer in her last at-bat, which was not so long ago. Leslie Hammond looking at a double and a home run. She might be looking at the cycle here. See if she can find a triple and a single. You don't see the cycle very often in high school softball, but here we are. As Hammond gives a shot into right. And that's just going to hit the fence. It's going to be a double, maybe a triple for Hammond, as she reaches it there safely. I hesitate to say it. All Leslie Hammond needs is a single for the cycle. So that brings us to Claudia Pry. Had an RBI single and a walk so far, working on a 1-for-1 ball game. Looks like they might pull the pitcher here. Maybe they'll just have a little word with her. See if they are going with a pitching change here, or maybe just a talk with Evans over there in the circle. And looks like they are going to go with a pitching change here. So we're going to take a quick break here, as it will be Zoe Eder who was formerly playing second, is going to come in to pitch here for the Hawkeyes. This is Carter Norris, Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in the former Darren's Clothing Company in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Come on back to the Backdraft in Holstein. They have enjoyed and will continue serving you the finest in Backdraft to go. But you deserve a night out, a night away from home, no dishes after your meal, and a family-friendly social atmosphere. Sometimes getting out of the house is just better. And it's always better with the Backdraft menu. Pizzas, burgers, prime rib. Time to come on back to the Backdraft in downtown Holstein and extinguish your hunger.
And we are back here in Correctionville. It has been all Wolverines as they lead at 16-0. The rule is 12 after 3, so all the Wolverines are going to have to do in this next inning is just get 3 outs, and it will be over after 3 innings. But they have first, we'll see Claudia Pry come to the plate here. Worked on a 1-for-1 game, had an RBI single in the first inning. Has another opportunity here with Leslie Hammond over there at third. It is now Eder in the circle. Here comes the first pitch to her. One finds the zone for a quick 0-1 count. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. As here comes the 0-2 now from Eder to Pry. And called. Strike 3 went right by Pry as the Hawkeyes get out of the inning. Wolverines score 9 runs actually, as they now lead at 16-0 as we'll go to the top half of the third. Hawkeyes got to score a few to stay in the game. This is Carter Norris, Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back. A quick word from our sponsors.
For any team to be successful, you need the right components and have those components work together. Then you'll have built something that will last. Correctionville Building Center in Correctionville is that type of business. The best materials will ensure anything you build, from a deck to a house, will stand the test of time. Add to that top quality tools and tool rental, and you have a winning combination. From start to finish, you'll get no less than the best materials, tools, and service. So for your next project, see the experts at the Correctionville Building Center. And good luck to the River Valley Wolverines.
At the root of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day, know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
And we are back here in Correctionville as the Wolverines lead at 16-0. They have had their hands all over this game, as the Hawkeyes will have to score at least 4 runs here to keep it within the 12-run rule after 3. As it will be Chloe Lennon here, the center fielder, had a ground out on her first go around, looking to make some contact here, as the Hawkeyes have got to get the bats going if they want to keep this game going. First pitch, got her swinging over there at a high one for an 0-1 count quickly there. 0-1, fouled straight back there for 0-2 now. Strikeout is not what you would want to lead with here if you're the Hawkeyes. So you've got to get the bats going. Got the leadoff of the order here with Lennon. 0-2 pitch. Just finds the corner for strike 3, called on Lennon. Pry's 5th strikeout of the evening. She has got things rolling for the Wolverines. Brings us now to Zoe Eder, the second baseman, who is now pitching. Had a walk her first go around. First pitch just misses the corner for 0-1. 1-0, I should say. Eder had a walk on her first at bat. Would love to do something similar or better here, as the 1-0 pitch just misses there for 1-1. This is the bat, I should say. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here to Zoe Eder, the second baseman. She watches a cold strike 2 go by. And here comes the 1-2 from Pry. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Pry. Actually, if we go back to the last inning, that is 4 strikeouts in a row for Pry. Frank McWilliams, Lennon, and Eder all set down on strikes. So we now see Kaylee Peasley, the shortstop, come to the plate. First pitch high. And the 1-0 misses high here once again for 2-0. 2-0, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here to Peasley. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No runners on here for the Hawkeyes. As here comes the pitch from Pry. Right down the pipe for strike 3, and the Wolverines are going to win it 16-0 in 3 innings, and they were all over it straight from the jump. A couple stats that really come out at you is all the strikeouts there that Claudia Pry was able to ring up. On the offensive side of the ball for the Wolverines, we saw 2 home runs there, from a 2-run shot from Maddie Thomas and a 2-run shot from Leslie Hammond, who was a single away from batting the cycle. She didn't quite get to 4 at-bats, but if we would have seen 4 or 5, maybe 6 innings of play, I had a good feeling she probably would have got there. Yes, Wolverines were all over this one, winning it 16-0 in 3 innings. This is Carter Norris alongside me, Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions, and that is going to do it here tonight. Have a good night, folks.